Howdy friends, welcome back to the House of Tone. My name is Wes Lee. I'm a professional band instrument repair technician. I started a YouTube channel to show what my life is like in the trades. I appreciate you stopping by today. Well, we got a big project today, but it's not one that I'm very proud of. Today's project is going to be repairing repair work. This instrument had some terrible work done to it. It obviously had sustained some damage, but the technician that they took it to obviously really messed up this horn. And so we are trying to dig out. Let's go see what's going on.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to start with straight this bell tail. It's pretty soft material. Get the bottom of the tail straightened up. Bell, there are a lot of us that really wish there was a national certification to do this trade, just like a welder, a certain set of standards. This is really bad repair work. So the bell is actually zigzagging, and this road rash here is bad dent work. And then if you grab the light line that's coming down the top, you can see this is drifting, it's bent, then it comes back, then it's got high spots here, then it bows back in here in this section. That's tool mark. This is flat spotted, and you can see the high crown that's in the light line. So if you're coming over here.
I see it.
Oh, you've got it? Okay. This should all be a straight line. This should all be together. And then you got rock, and then you got more gappage, see, in here. And then you got more rock, and then we go on out to the flare. It's had some damage over the time, but it's had some really, really poor dent work done to it. There's all kinds of high spots, and this is just looks like a road rash. So someone attempted something. That's internal. That's the brass. That's what the bell looks like on the inside, and then you just gouge the tool into it, and that's what it looks like when it comes through the other side. That's not dent machine. That's it was a straight flared man. It's that profile right there. They jammed it in all the way. They just rammed it in there at the end, probably trying to get this dent. So we're going to try to fix it as much as we can. But now do you see some of the waviness of what I was looking at? So I'm going to start in the back here and try to get this dent first. The customer was well aware of the work that had been done and that it was not good work when they had it done in the this is recent. This is recent. And they just came over to us. But they knew when they picked it up and paid for it at another shop that it was done like this. That really just chaps me. So now we're going to tap down the high spots here, the dents are gone. Working to bring this light line all the way back together, and you can see that this is crowned. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're going to target this area. So I'm actually going to start with tapping. This is where that crown is.
It shows up really well in the light too.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm actually going to tap this back flat. And you can see I'm just kind of pushing it around the side.
Did the client tell you what they paid for that repair?
No, I didn't ask either. Now I'll come in and actually remove the dent that still at low spots from here to here. So we need to push this back out. This is a high spot. This here directly is a high spot. This directly is a high spot, but it's sinking back into there. This section is just a lot of over and over again, getting reps and pushing the brass around. So I want to take this opportunity to tell you, when you reach out to a repair technician in your area, it's 2024. We document everything. We take pictures of everything. Everyone has before and after pictures. When you interview them to work on your instrument, tell them you want to see pictures. You want to see before and afters of the work. Like, that's not unheard of. That's not going against the grain. That's looking out for your investment, because your instrument is your investment. So I just want to put that out there to you. A reputable tech will talk to you, will tell you about your instrument repair, will go over all the details with you, will have references, will have before and after photos that they can show you. I'm not a phenomenon. There's great techs. We're fewer than we used to be, but there are still really good techs out there. When you choose a tech, interview them, just like you would anyone else before you just go and drop your hard-earned money on something, okay? That's just my 2 cents, my opinion. What I'm trying to do is to get it all to go the same way. When you have something that's snaking back and forth, just get it all to go one way and then deal with bringing it back. And so I tap down that high spot. Now it's a sunken spot just like the rest. Now we're going, this is our sunken spot. It's actually pushing all the way to here. So now we can make this go straight, and we'll get closer. And you can watch it just opening that light line right back up. And you can see the tube coming back to round. Yeah. There to there. Does that show up?
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're down to working a little bit out. Straight, straight. And if you're wondering where I'm keying my lines off of, this is the only undamaged spot on the horn. And I'm using the light line from there and then making that same line all the way around. So mine looks consistent with that. That's so much better than it was. We're getting it there. Because of all the bad work that has been done, I don't want to just jump in on the dent machine and squeeze it between two pieces of steel, because that will really threaten the brass of being work hardened. And I am capable of being pretty aggressive with my hands. Just gonna make the lightest little bit of contact. This is gonna force it to be round, and I want to see that the light lines from the dent machine and my light lines, I want to see how close I was able to get them. It looks pretty similar. Look at that. Consistency all the way down. Push the bell back around. It's like everything else. The closer we can get it dialed in here, the less for the dent machine to do, and less pressing on the metal. Goodness.
So with that double crease, does it look like somebody did this incorrectly?
I
Same.
don't even begin to understand what the levels of how they got that to do that. Still a couple of little imperfections in here, but was pleased with the result. Level. Well, all right, we saved it. I was a little apprehensive about what steps I should do in what order, but we got it taken care of. It's all straightened out and good to go. Got a few scars on it, but still got a long service life. I know that the client is going to be very happy. I appreciate the support as always. Thanks for coming by. This is Wes Lee, signing out.